You be great.
We are now recording.
Oh, they got him on holiday.
We are now recording.
There you go. Shoot that one. You gotta make that, Hunter. You need those.
We are recording
Badly.
now. We're about to go live. Y'all know how to. This my shit though.
I got feelings for you. Hope you ain't loving the crew. How many bodies you got?
While I do, we're gonna let y'all listen to some fire music. This Drake is tough. I don't care what y'all say.
Had to pop your chair, but I got it wet like
and
a pool.
21 Savage.
She got a new G-Wag. She
Really
wanna
good.
hit highlight room and show it out. Got a new body, girl, show it out. It's a Brazilian, I know it's all. Toned up and she got a six-pack. Look like she used to play volleyball. American Express, you can have it all.
We might have to put the Hawks on the stream and put the football game on the regular.
I wanna know the real you. You started dancing to pay your
And you know
tuition,
what's
girl.
crazy?
I wanna know what you been through.
If the Hawks get blown
What
out
is?
and Trey not playing, that's just gonna encourage him to shoot 100,000 more shots.
Just tell him my nigga spin you.
The way you make me.
That part is what it is.
Hey, turn your microphone on. We are now streaming. We are live. Y'all know how it is while we get ready for everything. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna let y'all file on in. Show that file on in. I'm about to light this pod on fire today. I got some things to say about the Colts.
Big man.
I got some things to say about the Colts. Man, just I might need to look that up right now. I might need to look up the Rooney Rule right now so I can make sure I speak correctly, because I don't know if this applies to if a team lost a minority executive or coach to another team, that team would receive third-round compensatory pick for 2 years. If team lost both a coach and personnel member, it will receive a third round. I ain't reading nothing that says the Rooney Rule is dealing with interim head coaches, but we gonna get to that because the Colts just
it's not the interim part.
No, it is the interim. That's for me. That's my point. We'll talk about it. But I'm also gonna talk about this Kyrie stuff, and I'm gonna talk about everybody. I'm gonna talk about the league going crazy, and punishing Kyrie. I'm going to talk about the stupidity of Kyrie for not knowing some things that you should have known. I'm going to address us, black folks, the culture. I'm going to address us for the ones that are persecuting other athletes for not standing with Kyrie in this time. I'm going to let y'all have it too, because y'all aren't looking at the picture. Y'all aren't looking at the expanded picture. Y'all looking at it from just you. Because you're only responsible for just you and a few people. You're not responsible for a whole lot. And that's no shade. It's just sometimes you got to look out for self, because self is responsible for a lot of other selves. And I'll get to that as well. But y'all know how it is, man. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I had to get that off my chest. I'm riled up, ready to go. I done did my little homework. I got notes. I got my phone up. The only thing I didn't do was watch the movie.
Then kicked in.
I didn't take pre-workout. That's how ready I was. I'm positive. I had a post-workout, but not a pre-workout. But y'all know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's episode 77 of the Splash Cast, Monday Night Raw, where we go live. We actually go live a couple times a week now. Oh yes, Josh, I got my Cliff. Shout out to Josh. Tuned in, got my Cliff notes ready. I'm gonna run this song back. This is one of my favorite songs. Oh, this Coco Jones is tough too, though. This Coco Jones is tough.
It's a solid 24. I'm happy about this one.
He got a Kelly Price. Oh, we gonna play that.
Oh yeah, Gangsta Gibbs did not disappoint.
So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know with the pregame we have a few things that we talk about. Some things that I didn't do the stuff. Listen, with the pregame, we also getting the show ready for the regular show. So if y'all see some stuff that y'all ain't supposed to see, y'all just go with it. Cool.
Yeah, come on in, relax. We vibing right now. This is homeroom.
I like that. This is definitely homeroom.
Yeah.
No, I don't want Spotify. I want.
Yep. Gangsta Gibbs with with this album, once again, if you listen to Alfredo, you knew how good Alfredo was. I don't know if this is quite Alfredo level, but he does not disappoint, and he grows what he does.
Alfredo was a really, really good. Was a really, really good.
Should have won a Grammy.
That was his. Wasn't it his breakthrough?
That's the one that should have won a Grammy. I'm not gonna say anything other than should have won a Grammy.
Oh, that's a foul. Well, the Hawks getting smacked, but that's a foul though. Let's turn this off now that I got this fixed. Y'all know how it is, man. With the pregame, we talk about a few things. What we talking about first? Hey. All right, man. You put Bubba Wallace ain't no more
Reggie.
What's that? Oh yeah. All right, let me pause this. So, hey, man, the World Series is over. The asterisks, the asterisks won the World Series. They dominated baseball this year from beginning to end with no trash can. They did not Doug Funny it this year, but
allegedly,
no, they didn't. There was no banging on the trash can, no drumming on the moon.
Allegedly, there was no improprieties that we have caught yet.
The world keeps calling me. Yeah, that's fun. You don't remember Doug Funny? Banging on a trash can. You missed that. That went straight over your head. Drumming on a street light.
How did you think that was the Doug Funny song that you should recall and not
Banging on a trash can?
Yes.
Banging on a trash can. You said they were. Boy,
yes, I saw the reference, but still. If you're talking about Doug, there's only one song that matters.
Not with regards to this conversation, but I do remember Killer Tofu. Killer Tofu. I remember that too.
Yeah, like that was my jam. I get where you were going, but as soon as you get to Doug Funny music, you got to cut it and be like, nah, right here, right now.
This sounds like many of your sports takes. Sounds like many of your sports takes. Just wrong.
Well, excellent, fantastic.
Halfway thought through. But shout out to Dusty.
Surely hate.
Oh, truth. Shout out to Dusty Baker, man.
I'm gonna kick your ass today.
You have been losing for a long time.
My team, not me. My teams have been right. My teams have been an unfortunate series of events.
Oh, we're gonna get to that too when we talk about Georgia and Tennessee and Florida and Texas A&M and how Florida is in the foul clutch right now. But
we won.
You're right. Shout out to Dusty Baker, man. We stepping on the point of Dusty Baker, a black manager, one who deserves it. For the first time, Dusty Baker is front and center and not the cleanup man. They brought him in here to clean up. He had to go to the Reds to clean up. He had to go to San Francisco to clean up. He had to go everywhere to clean up. And now, after managing over 3,000 games, playing, if you add in his playing career, being a part of baseball for over 5,000 games, you have Dusty Baker, first-time champion. Look at the exuberance.
Former Atlanta Brave Dusty Baker. Make sure we put that on there.
We still world champion in 2021.
Yeah.
Everybody else that still got jokes, y'all ain't got none yet. So holla at y'all. You need to go back to last decade before you come at us. Appreciate that.
I'm happy that Dusty won this. I think that he should get more credit because it's not just him as a manager winning. It's him as a manager going into the shittiest situation in baseball and performing.
Shittiest situation, still had one of the best rosters. But I understand what you're saying. That. Well, I mean, it's a big deal.
Because you're not just managing. You have to manage the fact that these people are pissed that they got cheated. One of the things they've been dealing with, especially in the last season early, people getting hit. They're just throwing at people. So, yeah, for you to manage that, to keep your team together and intact, congratulations.
I still want to know the significance. Go ahead.
I don't know of another person who could have done the job.
And I hate reading the comments on this NBA terminology. Carmelo Anthony or Russell Westbrook finally winning a ring. No, that's not the same. Because Dusty Baker's reputation precedes him all throughout baseball.
Yeah.
Dusty Baker didn't ask to go to the Astros. He didn't ask. They hired him. And then right when the teams get pretty good, he was with the Cubs. Right when the teams get a little pretty good, they fire him and bring in, well, y'all know how it goes. It happens in all sports. We'll talk about that in the NFL. But shout out to Dusty Baker getting his first ring. I can't imagine the relief and weight off his shoulders. And a little bit of I told you so in there too.
A lot of bit of I told you so. And I'm retiring right after this. It's been real.
No, you can't retire. Pena, the rookie, just won the MVP. You can't retire.
Hey.
They got the best. They have the best roster in baseball.
I'm baseballed out, man. Y'all can have this job. Y'all can have this for the rest of my days. I'm chilling. Bring me my trophy. Bring me my ring, and I'll come back when it's time to throw out the first pitch. I'm out of here. Job well done. Now, if he continues to manage, congratulations. But me, I'm out of there. Hey, it's been real.
Look at the exuberance on his face. He's so excited. He's so happy, man. Shout out to Big Dust. Big Dusty Baker. Hey, man. So, before we get here.
Yo, I put this on here myself.
Yeah, you go. I'm gonna let you because I put the Carmelo Anthony up there. So I'm gonna lead that one. You lead this, Mike.
Let him explain this first.
Hold on.
He said, "Hey, we do this deal. There ain't no more running in the back." Like, all right, digging at me, and I'm like,
off the rip.
Shit. All right, sounds good. Yeah, okay. So I thought that was pretty special. But MJ, man, he's competitive and loves to poke the bear and bet against you, and just to push you, just to motivate you. Yeah. And he'll like in the moment he's joking around and says, hey, I'll bet against you here, but then he'll pull you to the side and he's like, you know what I'm doing, right? And then get results and he'll be like, told you.
Wait. My bad. I had us muted. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, now Mike.
This is my first time talking to MJ.
Go back to the quote, please. I want to make sure that I have this clear. In ain't no more running in the back. You know what? I failed you here because I don't have the Eastern Conference standings right now for the Charlotte Hornets. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, you and the Charlotte Hornets have been running in the back for so long, you don't even know what the front looks like. You actually never not run in the back as a Charlotte Hornet owner. So I think you need to choose your words very carefully when you talk to me.
Me and Kev are equally immature because the whole time I'm just like, pause. That's where I thought this whole segment was going. That's why I was like, hey, Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace, consummate gentleman, excellent human. And Mike, you talking about ain't no running in the back. How about you run that Hornets team into some wins before you talk about anything? And then the little season that you did have, you fired your coach. Now your team's sorry as hell. Hey, Mike, looks like you're pretty good at running in the back, except for one place. You know what? And I'll give you that. You're the greatest basketball player of all time. But everything else, you look like you don't lead the pack, big dog. Need you to have a seat and don't talk to Bubba like that no more.
I give him a little leeway because I don't. I don't know, man. he trying to motivate him.
Motivate the Hornets. Motivate Mason Plumlee. How about that? That's what you do.
Well, I feel Bubba Wallace is far more superior in talent driving a car than Mason Plumlee has playing basketball. Some things are just a lost cause. So I don't know about that one.
Dang. It's like that sometimes, but Mike, you gotta have
Bobby Portis is destroying us right now.
Always does. He's a whole new human versus the Hawks. He go right to being regular the next game.
But let's get to my story. So shout out to
Kevin. You are a child, a whole child.
Shout out to Carmelo Anthony for the launch of Vin 7 Estates. I do not know how to pronounce that. There is something there, but Vin 7 Estates or Vin Estates, his wine line, wine from the Rhone Valley in France. It's now on sale. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony for that. We always champion and support black excellence. Always. I'm trying not to be messy. But Melo, I mean, it looks like a very bold, wonderful bottle of wine.
Bold.
Melo.
This is bold. Bold head ass.
We named this segment called Read the Room because the name of the wine is Oath and Fidelity. Now, he's had a very public relationship with his now ex-wife, Lala. So to name the wine Oath and Fidelity, I think is the biggest troll that you could possibly do as an ex-husband.
Boy.
That is, as an ex-husband, to name it Oath and Fidelity and have his business partner here, a black woman, and to name the wine Oath and Fidelity, I can see Lala like, brother, what? I don't know how to not be messy about this, but it's hilarious. I'm sorry.
You know how sometimes you finna say something and it's just gonna make your lady mad? This is it. I'm going into this to start a fight. I am setting this on fire.
No.
Thing,
this is your new girl this is your new girl encouraging you to do something that would make your old lady mad. That's what this is.
Yo, if you got a new girl, you better leave her where she is, because this oath of fidelity gonna get both of y'all murdered. You took an oath and didn't have no fidelity. That was the problem in the first place.
I could just imagine the neck roll and the anger. Well, I know it was some cussing going on in Lala.
The audacity of you to use the word fidelity. It's crazy because I didn't even know you knew that word.
Mello, we are gonna support. I'm already about to order this.
No, I'm not supporting this.
I'm ordering. I'm supporting black business.
I stand with black women.
He got a black woman partner. Show. He's standing with her too.
Hey, make sure there's some space.
Yeah, that was definitely strategic. I don't know if it was for Lala, but that was definitely strategic.
Hey, make sure that you can see that there's a whole nother tunnel in the back. It's so much space between me and her. No. I'm standing in front over here by myself, hands folded. I'm safe. I am alone, and I am behaving.
Y'all think they took separate photos and they just photoshopped it together?
Oh, baby, I wasn't even there. I was there, then she was there. We're not even there at the same time.
Nah. But I mean, all jokes aside, man, shout out to Mello. I am definitely gonna buy a bottle.
Jokes aside, this is the reason you picked this topic, because it's a joke.
It was funny. Because I just couldn't imagine that he would call it Oath and Fidelity. I was like, wow.
That is when you surely not gonna get back together, and you're just pulling dick moves now. You know what? I'll do anything.
Oh yeah, it's almost like the documents were finalized last week, right before this came out, and I was like, you know what?
What? Yep, I got one for you.
All right, we about to put the Hawks on the stream. We about to put the Hawks on the stream because they got Okungwu Garden, and they are just raining threes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't got nothing else. We've come to the end of the pregame. We talked about Oath and Fidelity, Mike running in the back, and Dusty Baker getting his ring. Most important topic, getting his ring after 3,000 games, even though they gave him a shitty situation and he cleaned it up. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take 30 seconds, maybe a couple minutes, get ready, and we are going to jump right into the Around the League edition of the Splash Cast. We are going to start with, what are we starting with? HBCU news around the culture. Man, a lot of big news coming around. Mississippi Valley State. Wow. Morehouse. Wow. Couple teams getting off the schneid. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.